Hi, this is Jacob with RemoveVirus.org, and in this video we're going to be covering Green AV and the removal of Green AV Antivirus Client. This is just one of the warnings that it gives you. And like most Mint fraud clients out there, this is going to show you bogus and false scan results. You're going to get basically system warnings coming out of system tray from this, and everything that the Green AV says you're infected with is pretty much all a lie, and this is the actual virus itself, and this is the client that just basically is trying to trick you into purchasing it. And we're going to go ahead and cover how to remove it here. And one of the first steps you can do to find out what type of process, you have to end the Green AV running process. And then one of the best ways to do that is to right click on the Green AV icon on your desktop, go ahead and go to Properties, and it's going to pop up this window actually, and you're going to see right here under the Shortcut tab, you're going to see this right here, Documents and Settings, All Users, Application Data, and GRW, and this right here is going to tell you the running process. Then we know now that it's rwg.exe, so if I were to bring up the Task Manager, you can hold down Control-Alt-Delete at the same time, pop that bad boy open. Let's actually sort it by name here. And we were looking for RWG. So let's go down to the bottom. Right there. Let's go ahead and end that. And right away that did stop the Green AV client. So I'm not getting any warnings anymore from it. And I'm sure there's another service or two there as well. And something you can do for that is you can go down to the Start tray. Pop down here real quick. Start, run. Go ahead and type in msconfig. It's going to bring up this box for you. Go under Start. And if we look here, yeah, there's the RWG. So there's the actual path again, and it's going to say there's another one there too under the same folder. It's mradll.exe. Yours might be a little bit different. That's why we do recommend you do run scans. I personally run a scan with SpyroDoctor with antivirus. It's one of my favorite. My second favorite out there is going to be Malwarebytes, and both of them are really good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side for a moment. And we're going to go ahead and just delete the Green AV trace files now. So I'm just going to copy this, the directory, or right before the directory. I'm going to copy this path. I'm going to go to my computer. And this is going to be very similar too as well. You can basically copy verbatim here. And just for those out there who want to know, the application data is going to be a hidden folder on your system. And sometimes, and I'm sure these guys will change this directory here pretty soon as well. And most of the clients now are actually hiding this directory, so you may have to go under Tools, Folder Options, View, and right here, Show Hidden Files and Folders. And even going a step further, if you can't see anything, you can uncheck this box. Normally, that box is checked. You can uncheck, and this basically will unhide system files. Now, you are unhiding core Windows system files, so it is dangerous to do because you don't want to accidentally delete anything that you're not supposed to delete. It's very important to watch out for. But we're going to go ahead and pop in here now. Let's go ahead and just kill off this directory. Delete. Yes. And we're going to notice here that there's a DLL that's currently that we cannot delete on there, which means basically we're going to have to go in and unregister this DLL file, and we'll do that in a bit. But let's go ahead and see what we can delete here. Delete. Yes. And we're able to delete most of it. Let's see if we can't rename this real quick. Yeah. So at least I was able to rename it. That way next time I can go in and take it out. Now that DLL trace will still be there. However, this file is not going to function anymore. And because it is an IE add-on, I would recommend that anybody who's using Internet Explorer go ahead and reset your browser. You can reset it fairly easily. I'm going to open it up real quick. And really all you have to do is go Tools, Internet Options, under Advanced. Pop it up here, just hit the reset, boom, reset it all. And basically what it's going to do is it is going to disable all the add-ons, but it's going to disable the virus plugin too as well. And let's just test this out real quick. Remove virus. Yep, there's us. I'm going to show you another tool here too as well, because I know that the Windows hosts file is corrupt, and we have a how-to guide on how to repair that as well. We also just have a free tool here on our site too. And basically is what the tool is going to, you can go ahead and download that. And basically this is from Microsoft, and this is going to go ahead and just reset your host file. And basically if we were to look at it, this is my host file, and it is infected here. Basically all this above here, when you go to any of these sites here, it's going to redirect you. And that's very common for these things to do. So you can manually take it off, or even better, we can just now download this and show you it real quick. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, save it to the desktop. Run it. Run. And this tool is created from Microsoft, so it's straight from the horse's mouth. Do read their deal. It's their privacy policy. Once done, you can just close it down. No, because I'm going to plan on restarting later. And basically, really is what it's going to do is it renames the host file in this directory, just names it to old. And on reboot, it's actually just going to create a fresh one for you. So that's all that one really is. And I did also notice that this does for all the Firefox people out there, that this, and yeah, I did just install Spyro Doctor with antivirus, so it's blocking this. But search Gala, search Gala, which is basically right here, this plugin. The Google one was hijacked, so you can go into Manage Search Engines, just go to that one, just remove it. Boom, now you're good to go as far as that end goes. And then once again, I would recommend doing a full scan. And we're just about done. Let me go ahead and bring up the, we brought up the msconfig a little earlier and showed you that. These are registry keys that we're going to have to go into now. And basically is what this key is it's telling these programs to actually start when Windows boots. So let's go in and edit those real quick. And we're going down to the Windows Start button again. Going to go reg, edit. And if this, in our case, it hasn't disabled the registry editor. However, for some people it might. And if that happens, you can check out our site too. We have the fix, an auto fix tool for that. So it looks like I'm going to the HKey local machine software Microsoft Windows. I'll just browse. I browse to the location under the run box here. We're going to have these two entries right there that you'll see both of those. So I'm just going to click on one, delete it. And definitely read our disclaimer. We can't be held liable for any actions you take. We stated at the beginning of the video, but just reminding you, editing the registry can cause severe issues. So we do always recommend that you use software. Granted, it's not hard, you know, for someone like me to do, just because I do it on a daily basis. But for a lot of people out there, and actually, if we were to start this, to shut it down, restart it, these won't be here anymore. And then you can go in, you can clean up the traces here, some of the leftover ones. You can go ahead and reboot now, and I would highly recommend you run a full scan with Spyro Doctor with antivirus, just to ensure you don't have any other files infected, or with Malwarebytes anti-malware too as well. We have links to both of those on our site at removevirus.org, as well as the rest of the registry traces for you to go in and clean. And as this particular trace updates, we'll be sure to stay on top of it, and we'll have the latest guide for you on our site. And that is it. Again, this is Jacob from removevirus.org.